All right, 10 minutes. I'm gonna try to do this. Decided I would do this before the end of the day. It's already like after 2 p.m. and I just noticed I was procrastinating a little bit. And um, it sure is hard to do something every day. That's kind of what I'm learning. It's very easy to create a goal of doing something every day. Um, Very hard to do it. Even this is, what I've set the bar pretty low for myself. 10 minutes of talking about whatever I want once a day. It's not really that much work. I think this whole process, talk for 10 minutes, takes me about 15 minutes to post it. It's about 25-minute process. It doesn't take that long, but it's it's amazing how much resistance I feel already in the process. Today I just noticed myself feeling pretty lazy about it. Like, oh, like this stupid YouTube video thing. Like, again, like, whoa, I don't really feel like doing that. I don't feel like talking about anything. I still have this cough. You know, I'm not sick anymore, but it's turned into a cough, and so my throat's sore, and it's just not really ideal. But I can do it. I think that it's it's interesting for me to notice myself not wanting to do it, and then working on my willpower a bit and being like, okay, uh, just do it. Just sit down, make the video, say whatever, and just get it done. Because if I can do this for the whole year, like I've said, then I think I'm gonna feel pretty good about it. Uh, feel accomplished, not because um, I have any subscribers on YouTube or because I have a fan base or anybody listening to me. I think just for myself to know I set a goal and I can accomplish it. So I think whenever I notice myself feeling like, you know, I don't want to do it, I just kind of think about that goal. Like, all right, think about how good it's going to feel in 1 year when I look back through all the YouTube videos that I posted throughout the whole year. And I can look at my feed and see, wow, I did, 300 of these. And I did it and I didn't quit. And I think that's going to feel really good. And that's kind of what's keeping me motivated to do it. Um, and I think that's good enough, to be honest. I didn't think I was going to talk about goals and motivations. I guess there was this. I was going to talk about this book that I've been reading. Excuse me. But I guess that's what I'm talking about. The I I guess I was going to say that I've never really thought of myself as a goal setter. But maybe that's not true. Um, you know, I I think recently it was, really beneficial, about, man, maybe it was like more than a year ago, year and a half ago, I guess, um, I decided to start working with a life coach, a friend of mine who lives in New York. And, one of the first things we did was set up, talk about values and talk about some goals and some of the things that I was hoping to accomplish in the next, like, months, 6 months, year, this kind of thing. And I think thinking about that really helped me at the time kind of get out of the slump that I was in. And so now I kind of, after kind of setting this up with a coach, and then seeing how I don't want to say how easy it is, but all the goals that I set in my initial sessions with my life coach, I accomplished pretty quickly, much quicker than I thought I was going to. I didn't accomplish everything, I didn't achieve everything that I kind of was hoping for, but I did feel activated in every area. And quite a lot of the things that I had set as goals for myself, I did achieve. And so kind of, it made it more apparent to me that, like, how good it is to set goals in a way, and how good it feels to look back and feel like, you know, I accomplished the things that I said I wanted to do. So, I mean, I guess the point is that this is one of those things, and so I'm kind of trying to keep going with that. However, some other influences I've had in terms of, goals, I remember years ago reading the book by Tim Ferriss, and, he had talked about, I think there was a bit in one of his books where he talked about how whenever he sets goals for himself, or he asks himself, like, what does this look like if it's easy? As a way to try to create a situation where it's hard to fail. And I was pretty inspired by that, and generally try to apply it to a lot of the things that I work on, or I'm doing for myself. Like this, for example, instead of, setting a big goal of making YouTube videos, and having this idea that I want the YouTube channel to get big, and I want to become like, some kind of social media guy, and, you know, and I want some kind of level of engagement on my videos, or, certain number of watches and shares or comments or this kind of thing. Instead of doing that, bring it way down. Just, none of that stuff. I just post a video, every day. And what kind of video? Just this, no, no fancy editing, stock video, no cutaways, no sitting down and spending 3 to 4 hours on a video post that, even if I do that, is likely not to get me what I think that I want. It's just as likely that if in this case, I'm not saying it's true for every case. I think there are lots of reasons why certain companies, for example, could invest quite a lot of time in their videos and their editing and stuff. It makes a lot of sense. But for me, and what I'm doing in terms of this idea of a audio video journal, it doesn't make a lot of sense to invest so much time in it, when, the return that I'm looking for isn't really from anybody else. It's from myself. So, what does it look like if it's easy? It looks like, no more than 10 minutes. So I've got that thing, no more than 10 minutes of editing, and you post it. And easy also looks like, who cares if there's only 1 or 2 views? Like, remove the thing that makes. Oh, there's my timer. All right, there's my 10 minutes, and I did it. I did my YouTube video post today. Feels good to know that even though I don't want to do it, I can do it, and I can get it done. And yeah, so